How are you doing today, lads and lasses? And welcome back to my channel for another video. So, I've got great news. I've got confirmation that my newest patches, the Yojo Senki flags, they're in the mail right now. They're on their way to me. Unfortunately, I don't have them in hand right now, so I can't show you one in person. But if they match up with the samples, then they should be awesome. If they're blemished for some reason, I'm still going to put them up on the site. I'll just do them at a discounted price. So they'll be here for the drop on Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same time as the last few patches. So be there, be ready. I'm going to have a picture of the flags up right now, so you can see what they're looking like, see what the sample looks like of the patches. So you know what you're getting if you haven't already seen it, where I've uploaded it to my Facebook or my Twitter. And if you're not following me on Facebook or Twitter, I recommend you go like me, follow me, because that's where I will be posting the majority of my information about the patches and stuff like that. It's also where I'll be asking for feedback on some ideas in the past already and in the future, whether or not I should run designs, what designs I should run next, etc. So that's out of the way. Now let's get to the main attraction, more stuff from Japan. In an interesting contrast, we got a background for a band from Britain, Def Leppard. As many of you know, if you follow my Facebook page or my Twitter, going back to that, I went to see him in concert last Thursday night, which was freaking awesome. There was Poison there too. I don't really have many photos though. I was busy enjoying the concert. So we've got this. Let's open the box. What's in the box? And today we're not using my SOG. We're going back to an oldie but in goldie, my bitch made BM32. It's just fun to play with, although you will cut your hand up if you're not careful. Speaking of which, as always, don't get bloody, cut towards your buddy. I messed that up last time, but that's the first rule of knife safety. Don't get bloody, cut towards your buddy. Cut away from yourself. These patches are, I know they're gonna, actually, let's leave it open. They are Girls und Panzer patches from AmiAmi. Well, that's interesting, that's a new one. Yeah, thank you for shopping with us. Well, I am glad to shop with you. Great products, great prices. I'll post a link to them in the description. They're running the pre-order on these again because they sold out so quickly. Well, let's see what we've got in here. Oh, we've got ourselves a bag full of them. So we'll get this out of the way. And we'll get this open. And so what we've got, there should be 7 patches here. So, first up, we've got Anchovy from the Anzio School in Girls and Panzer. These are made by Cospa. They're the same folks that made the 2x3, or are these 3.5? I believe 3.5. The 2x3.5 Idolmaster patches I've got, as you've seen on my patch walls. I'll try to do an upload of those as well to show those off to you. That's what I might do my next video on, in fact, because those are really nice patches. These all come with the Velcro loop backer. You can sew it onto something, or you can just use it to protect your Velcro. Let's see. Alright, so starting with the Velcro on the back. Decent loop. Decent Velcro, and it's attached. You can see there you've got threads where it's sewn on, and you can see it on the front too. Mirrored border, and I'm fairly certain this is a fine woven patch with the way it, actually looking at it, let's count some colors. You know, looking at how many colors on here, there seems to be more. Oi, quit doing it. This camera's doing it again. Stop it. Alright, that's better. So looking at the colors on here, it seems to be there's more than 12, which is usually the limit with dye sub. And the way it feels, it's definitely not your standard printed patch like the original WGW patches for reference, or a lot of the other ones from I can't think of the company that does them. If I had to guess, this is probably a dye sub patch like the first two patches I dropped are, just because there is that color limit on fine woven. And the way it feels almost identical. In fact, yeah, it's just comparing the two as far as how they feel and how they look, the material looks. I would bet money that this is a dye sub patch. So we're going to put a picture of the patch. We're going to put a close-up on here. And while you're looking at that, we'll get to opening the next patch. Alright, and so we've got here open. And now you can see Miho from the Jorai Girls High School. Again, same story with the other one. The Velcro backer loop along with the hook backing on the patch itself. It's woven on. Mirrored border. Very nice designs. Very good quality in these. I'm not seeing any stray threads on them. Very impressive. Looking at the two of them, the loop backer, if you pull it off, it doesn't want to. It's going to take a little bit of effort to get it to stick back on, but very nice. So again, we'll put the picture of this one up here for a few seconds. And let's see if I can find the next one I want to show you. Here we go. So, next up to the battlefield is her older sister, Maho, from the Kuromorimine Girls High School. Oi, that's a mouthful. Again, not much to say about the materials. I've already said most of what there is to say about them as far as how they're made. Not really seeing anything that stands out on this one. A little bit of Velcro stuck there on the front. It must have come from from a different patch. Oh, we got a little bit of a thread hanging out there. One thing I do notice about these though is they do glue the background on, so you can peel it up around the edges. But that's really not going to be a problem, especially with how it's sewn on. So you really don't have to worry about losing your Velcro backer as long as those threads are there. So the threads are a little inconsistent around the edges for sewing the Velcro on the back. You can see the gaps over here, and over here you can see it's right up against the edge, the border of the Merowin, and at the bottom you can't even see it. It's in there so well, but you're not really gonna notice it because it's such a light colored thread. It doesn't really stand out very much, so you're really not gonna notice it. So we've got the sisters out of the way. Enjoy your close-up of Maho. And next we've got, and this one is a little bit special to me because when I did my pre-order, they cancelled my pre-order on K. They also spell her name a little bit differently than how they do on the website. Again, same quality as the other ones. A little thread hanging out right there. Nothing a pair of sewing scissors won't take care of. Nothing that'll really bother me. But anyways, I just happened to log back on and they had her available for pre-order again. So I jumped on that. But I would have been upset if I had missed out on this one, not having a complete set and whatnot. But yeah, I believe that they're all available for pre-order, with the exception of a few of them they actually have in stock on their website right now. So you can actually go buy them right now. Of course, I'm going to post a link in the description, down in the description. But let's move on. And let's see. I don't know about you, I love to drink my tea, although the way I drink my tea would probably disagree with this young lady. See, I was born in the South and we drink sweet iced tea around here, alright? Y'all know what I'm talking about? But Darjeeling prefers her tea hot. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good way to drink your tea as well. I just prefer it iced. One thing I do like is that they've got the mirrored border. It's a different color for every single patch, and it seems to match up with the theme of the character to a certain degree. So we've got Darjeeling. Nothing really standing out bad on this one. There's a little thing sticking out. There's minutia that you can find on these now, where something's a little bit wrong. I don't know they'll show up on camera. But right there, yeah, you cannot see it on camera, but there's another one of those little threads hanging out. Again, nothing a pair of sewing scissors won't take care of. Time for the sixth one, and we're saving the best for last. So when you see this one and you know which patches are made, you already know what the seventh one's going to be. But this one is still a very nice patch and a very nice character as well. That's right, it's Mika. I love that hat. I used to have a hat like that. I miss it. I don't know what happened to it. Must have got thrown away or something. Very nice patch. This one, there's a little bit, it looks like the glue might have seeped out around the edges right there. It's lighter colored, but looking at it from the front, you're not really going to notice it. Or maybe it's from where they cut it. I'm not sure. Looks a little weird there. I'm not sure how to go about dealing with that. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. Because it kind of bothers me. I want to take care of it. But a nice patch. And a different color blue from the Miho. It's a brighter color. And then now, enjoy your close-up of Mika as we move on to the last one. Again, I say we save the best for last. She's my favorite character. And no, it's not because I'm a Slavaboo. Alright. Oh no, I'm tearing the package. Oh well. It's only plastic. Wait. Well, this one we're going to have to take the knife to open her. Which is disappointing. And don't worry, even though you couldn't see me, I still cut away from my ball. Oh, we're missing to go with this is an Ona patch now, alright? And you know, I'm seeing a trend. I'm believing this is where they ended or started their sewing of the Velcro to the back of the patches, because I'm seeing this little thread right around here on a lot of these patches where it's hanging over. You can see this one. I don't know why you can see it and not the others, but that's again not a major problem. On this one it doesn't even stick out enough where you could get at it with some sewing scissors. So We'll do a close-up photo of this one while I'm talking about it, since this is the last one. These are the 7 Girls und Panzer patches. Again, I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you want to go get your own, pre-order or buy your own. AmiAmi is a really great site to get your stuff from. I've made several orders from them. Never had a problem getting my stuff. These are really nice patches. I'm really looking forward to figuring out where I'm going to put these on my patch wall. And I'm probably going to accompany them with this one right here. It's a classic. The best job I ever had. Throwback to older weapons grade waifus patch. So, I'm going to leave a link in this. Appreciate y'all tuning in today for today's video. I hope to see y'all. If you're watching this video, that means that the patch drop is live. They're going live at the exact same time. So go to my website, www.tacticalbaconpatches.com, and you can find my patches there. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. I'll leave a link to these patches in the description so you can find both of them. If you gotta prioritize one, I'd ask that you buy my patches first. You can find me on Facebook or on Twitter. I'll link those too. And I'm leaving a lot of links today. I started doing blogging for the Commando blog. It's just starting up. I'll leave a link there to the blog. I really appreciate everyone's support. I hope you'll have a great weekend. And remember, be safe this weekend. And we'll see you next week for the next video at 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific.